Good morning. I'm Navy Captain Rich Whipple, the XO at NAVFAC Southwest. Welcome to NAVFAC Southwest recognition of National Public Works Week 2014. This year's theme is Building for Today, Planning for Tomorrow, emphasizing that what we do today is vital to supporting our Navy's future. Efforts across the full spectrum of public works support are critical to having a properly maintained, well-trained fleet that can operate forward, ready for our nation's call. In this video, you will see some examples of the products and services we deliver and how NAVFAC Southwest is building for today, planning for tomorrow.
We are here to show you the solar generator that we have at North Island that we use for a small generator project. We have a solar generator. Basically, it is a silent system. It generates power or electricity for any kind of use. You have various outlets from 120 to 240 volt, as well as you can connect up to NATO devices. It has the outlets for NATO devices, anything you need. It has your inverters and battery backup or battery pack, which the solar generators, the solar panels will power, and the inverter will send the AC voltage out to whatever system you're trying to power. Now the solar panels are deployed, and as soon as the sun hits the solar panels, it will start generating energy.
This system helps the building to minimize the power consumption. The panel has to be clean to get a maximum efficiency of the power from the sun. When the maintenance is due, I check my PDA. Once the job is done, I will input the amount of time that I spent and then transmit it to the Maximo system in order to track down the schedule of the maintenance.
DDC means direct digital control, which is basically using electronics to kind of control air conditioning. It's mostly what we do here.
What the direct digital control gives us is an automated program to run schedules, like start and stop entire systems, shut down systems, do control of time of day, like the building's occupied, unoccupied. We know it. If the motor is drawing too much current, not enough current, we know it. If the motor is down, the air filters are clogged, we should get an alarm. If the chiller trips offline, the boiler trips offline, we should get an alarm telling us to get out there and find out what the problem is. So it's a quick, easy access or a control of a zone. You can set up, you can manipulate other areas of the buildings with your controls to say, hey, this area is getting way too warm. Okay, why is this area getting way too warm? We can adjust the temperatures, adjust the flow to the room.
Dixon, I've been here for 26 years. I'm a high voltage electrician and also the utilities environmental specialist. I also inspect anything that's 500 feet from the water. And this is nice because I can just look on here and know right away what's done, instead of trying to go through the paper and see what's missing. Because once that inspection's done, it's completed, and then I sync it at night, and that work order goes away. Another nice thing about the PDA is it tells me exactly where I'm going, and it gives me the number, the ERG number of what needs to be performed. So when I get to where I'm going, I know what I'm supposed to do to it. And if everything's good, I can plug in the numbers, the time that I spent, and then close it up. At the end of the month, I know what I've completed and what I haven't. So I know where to start next month.
Everything that comes in here is weighed, and everything that goes out is weighed. And that's how we know what our diversion numbers are. As we bring it in, we weigh it, and at the end of the month, we total all that up in our diversion report. And these areas along the side here are just bays where we collect the material until we have enough to make bales out of it. This has all been hand sorted by our metal workers. They work on the other side of the fence behind the wire. Right here in this bay, they're going to get ready to push it in right now. The machine has sensors on it, so it notices when it gets full and it stops the conveyor, and then it does its compressing, and then it rings a buzzer to let you know that it's going to start up again, and then these red lights start flashing, and they flash the whole time that the conveyor is working. This is where we sort the aluminum cans, water bottles, wine bottles, beer bottles, different colors of glass. We got green, brown, and clear glass. These bales will weigh between 11 and 1,500 pounds. And this wire is 11 gauge wire, and it's just really strong. And we recycle them, bale them, and send them off to a recycler somewhere, and they process them, and maybe it starts all over again.
This morning I'm going to show you a Chevy Volt. Navy is trying to go green and trying to conserve energy and trying to use the vehicles that are assigned us to better serve not only the community but also our command, NAVFAC Southwest. This is the Chevy Volt that we received 6 months ago. It has a battery that can take you 40 miles on a full charge. It also has an auxiliary engine with 10 gallons of fuel, so when we finish using the power on the battery, it transfers over to the auxiliary engine. The staff use this on a regular basis, so with these Chevy Volts, we're saving lots of money on energy and the way of using the fuel. It takes about 4 hours to get a complete 40-mile charge on it. And so with the 40 miles, we've been really utilizing the Chevy Volt on a daily basis. We're here to serve the community and making transportation better.
Hello, I'm Captain Darius Bonaggi, the Commanding Officer of Naval Facilities Engineering Command Southwest. Our amazing team of public work professionals, comprised of civilians, military, and contractors, have the opportunity to not only manage and maintain our shore infrastructure across our 6-state Southwest region. These professionals, whether it's at the waterfront, throughout our buildings, our utility plants, or our airfields, make a remarkable difference every single day, enabling the readiness of our fleet and our families. I really hope you enjoyed the short video you saw showing our great men and women in action across our Navy bases. As we recognize our Public Works team this year during National Public Works Week, it is my honor to recognize these men and women for the remarkable difference they make every single day. I am extremely proud of you, and you clearly are building for today and planning for tomorrow.